But now for the
Rant
topic.
against them.
Starfield mods. A few weeks after Starfield launches, there's already mods for it, and it improves the game, and it makes the PC version more attractive, because if you're fed up with the Xbox and you feel it needs mods to improve it, well, you're spoiled.
The Xbox?
Yeah, it
How can you
doesn't
be fed up
even
with the Xbox? It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love my Xbox. But I don't have a decent enough PC for mods, but I'm really intrigued to see what kind of these mods will come to Xbox eventually. Because they are saying they are going to bring mods to it, I believe, to the Xbox at some point. So I'm looking forward to that. But anyway, yeah, let's have a little look at what mods you've handpicked for our audience.
Starting with StarUI, and this is basically like the same with Skyrim UI and all other UI enhancement for like Bethesda games. This one,
oh yeah,
like they always prefer the same kind of like how do I put it? They just want to bring it close to the PC experience and give you like all the details there, but it still looks really, really interesting. And if you're on PC, it just makes it more of an essential thing. So
yeah.
Let's see.
I downloaded the when I played Skyrim on Steam. I had the advanced UI layout. It looks like it's similar to that, like the better layout, the better UI, which is cool. Yeah, I don't understand why they've seen people change the UI and fix it, and everyone likes this UI more. I don't understand why they didn't just make a UI more like this for Starfield instead of sticking to what they've been doing before. I don't know, it's weird. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, I think this one doesn't need a script extender, so you can download this.
Ooh.
But it does like give you more information there, and I feel this just really is good. So I pulled out the screenshots, and right now you have, I think, oh yeah, you already like got the extra details on the left, but it looks like you can change it, and you can have it more like this. Like the right hand side, very useful and still gives you enough information. But this, you can already tell on the left hand side, you've got categories, and also has a lot of quality of life improvements as well as the information there. So it just makes it really good.
I would definitely download that as soon as I get a decent. I'm going to be buying a new laptop soon. I keep saying that, but I will be buying it soon, and I will be playing Starfield on my laptop if I can run it. So this will definitely be one of the first mods I'll be downloading for sure. Yeah.
So yeah, so it looks really fancy, and it's very customizable as well, which could well be one of the most important mods to download for the PC version. But if it ever comes to Xbox, you can definitely check out StarUI, and would improve the game significantly. That is if you have a Bethesda account for this, unless they remove this requirement for when they add mod support.
Who knows?
Also, next up is the Starfield performance optimizations, and if I bring this up, what it does, it makes changes to Starfield, so it balances out the quality and the performance, which gives you more frames per second. So if you see here, this is standard ultra, and this is our optimized ultra, and you can already tell that you get more frames per second, even though it just makes the game a bit same, only has better management of how the game looks visually. So if you have a graph here, there's low potato, medium, high, and ultra. And if you have an optimized version, you get about 10% more of some sort. But yeah, it also uses the FSR2, which even allows for extra frames per second. So very interesting. Also, there's the neutral LUTs, and it gets rid of the color filters.
What that means. Okay.
So basically, Starfield has color filters which convey the whole game, but it gets rid of it and tries to restore the colors there. So there's screenshots. So you have one that's blue, and then it gets rid of it, so you have more colors there. Also, there's before on the left-hand side.
That.
Yeah.
I never even noticed that during the gameplay. So now I'm looking at it, I'm like, you've ruined the game for me now. I'm going to go back to the game. It's like, oh, it's all blue.
Yeah, so
Ooh, space.
So yeah, it just basically gets rid of the filters and brings out the colors there. But not everyone's
Nice.
going to be a fan of it. So if you don't have a problem with the visuals, then you're better off not having the mod. But it already like gets rid of the filters there and brings out the actual colors of the whole game. So to me, it's not an essential mod, but it's certainly like
Nice, though.
gives them more better balance of colors, and you can already tell that if you by getting rid of the filter in space, you can see the actual space there. But it's up to you. Like if you prefer something like this mod is for you.
Ooh, I mean that sounds cool. I haven't tried. Obviously, I haven't tried it, but it looks cool.
There's also CleanField, which it basically cleans up the title screen and some other bits there and brings you straight to the game. I'll check this screenshot out.
Okay.
Oh, they should be able to have Todd Howard with his.
No Todd Howard. No.
I
You get rid of. You lose Todd Howard.
Hang on a minute. There we go. Can you see it? So
lose the Todd Howard power.
So basically, according to this, it says here, no epilepsy and seizure warning, no Bethesda logo video and a Lego, and no message of the day. These are only optional, and it also gets rid of the Starfield logo, but it also comes with Vortex and MO2 support. So if you want a cleaner way to get to the title screen, it's there. Speaking of which...
The only thing with me when it comes to that is that, obviously, because I'm playing on Xbox, like a vast majority of the time, I'm just coming back from a quick resume, so I barely see the opening menu anyway. I think I've seen the opening menu like 3 times since I started playing Starfield, personally. But but I get it for a PC player, it'd be different, obviously. But yeah, thought I'd point that out.
There's also undelayed menus, which basically gets rid of transitions and gives you lets you get through to the menus easily enough. So the key features here is that it removes the fading effects, which when you interact with the menus, there's also 60 frames per second menu refresh, because the vanilla PC is just like, oh, just 30 frames per second, but now it just smooths it all out. And there's also enhanced press to exit buttons, so yeah, it's just like it affects the data menu and all those bits. But there's already GIFs to show how this mod improves it. If you see, before it's just like a bit slow, but after it's just more instant. So, and you can also see how the buttons work. So it just really speeds up on how you navigate menus. And to be honest, this is much nicer than well, it's really nice. One of the nice mods there, and I think it's just pretty good.
Very nice.
Now, there's a lot of other good quality of life mods, and there's even the mods that makes the game way too easier, like Easy Digipick. Just gives you...
I was just about to say, why would you do that? I don't understand, because the Digipick minigame is actually one of the most fun things in the game. I would understand if it was like unlimited Digipicks or something like that. I would understand if that was a mod. But why would you make it easier? The game's fun. I love the Digipicks game. That's like one of my favorite things in the whole. This is a master one as well. That's hilarious. The fact that there's master on there and is literally just the 2 lot. Oh my god! Why would you do that? The Digipick game is so much fun. I don't understand. That's like one of the most fun mini games in the whole thing. Whatever.
I think they just wanted to make the game too easy.
But, I mean, to be honest, I feel like this game is way too easy as it is. I'm tempted if I do a new game plus to like put it on like hard or like the hard, like try and make it as difficult as I can for myself, because it is really easy, to be fair. Like I haven't mentioned it before, but I did this mission called Mantis where all the bad guys were like level 30 and I was like level 10. So I was very, very underleveled, and I still managed to do it. Like, the game's not that hard. You don't need to make the game easier for yourself. It's really easy, to be fair. It's enjoyable, but it's not Dark Souls. I'm sorry, it's not hard. It's really not that hard. It's fun, though. Anyway.
So,
go ahead.
There's another mod there, and it says here is the enhanced player health bar. So you know that
Okay.
like the red, orange, and yellow of the controller you're holding, it applies it to the
Yeah.
player health bar, which means it gives you different colors before you reach
Ooh.
25. As you can see, white is 100, below 75 is
So
yellow, 50% is orange, and 25% is the usual red.
so you're a Pokemon now.
Yeah,
And it goes when it gets to red, it goes when it gets to red, it's like, no! I gotta use the potions.
Anyway, so as
So
you
yeah,
can
that's
see the
literally what the bar
screenshots,
is on Pokemon when you have bar. That's cool. It's a cool idea.
and you see this yellow when it's like
Ooh.
reaches 75. So if I just think
Clever
that,
though.
yeah, so, and then it just goes orange when you're below 50, and yeah, it's just red as well. Then it just changes where you can have a boots pack, but I think this could be changed as well, so who knows? But it does
Cool
look really
idea.
interesting.
As I said, it does turn you into a Pokemon, but it is a cool idea nonetheless.
Yes.
And now it's time for my favorite mod.
What's
Ooh,
that?
baby. Ooh, you know which one it is. The next one on the list.
It's a Roundup Sarah. But at the moment, I cannot bring this up into web view because it's locked behind the adult filter, so I cannot view the page. But there's already videos and screenshots of this where Sarah is basically remodeled to have a much firmer butt.
The internet is so weird. It's so dumb. I love it. Why would you do that? I don't understand why there's a mod for that. Oh my god.
There's even
it's
mods
hilarious.
where it gives Sarah more makeup. There's mods where it give
Ugh.
people prettier eyes. And there's even like presets where you get more beautiful girls into it. And it just shows like how deep this whole
That's pretty
iceberg
shallow.
of this mod goes.
Yeah. How deep / shallow the modding community can be. I don't think Sarah needs makeup or a more round butt. You should want to change the people you're dating. It's very shallow. Very shallow.
So anyway,
No, I just thought it's a funny mod. As it's episode 69, I think that was a nice appropriate ending to the mod section to talk about a nicer buttocks.
I always forgot about you can actually have mods where it replaces the image in your torch with things like Nicolas Cage or other things like Shrek.
I've seen that one, yeah. Why? Why would you do that? Oh, it's funny though. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, episode 69 special ending with the round buttocks. I think that's an appropriate ending to that.
Also, I'd like to conclude that there's already mods for it, and now that you have stormtroopers in the game, and it just shows how quick the modding community gets over to this whole thing. But I really do believe, like with any Bethesda game, and when people make mods, it just makes me feel like Bethesda should have hired these people over because they're giving more purpose to these games. And now with Starfield already being like mixed and people fussing over it, which hopefully will just die down and appreciate Starfield for what it is.
Oh, yeah.
They're now going to end up seeing Starfield as a huge blank canvas where they can put their mods in. And hopefully Starfield will get so much better. So to all the modders out there, keep on going. And if you bring more stuff to Starfield, it will make Starfield the biggest, much bigger game that's easily moddable compared to Skyrim. So keep up the good work. Well done.
I can't wait to see the 10-year anniversary of Starfield edition with all the mods in it. I can't wait to see what all the mods that people have made in the next 10 years. I can't wait. Like what people have done with Skyrim was incredible, but people are already pushing the limits of Starfield already, and it's literally only just come out. And it's mad. I love it. Can't wait to see more. Very excited by the mods. The mod system is really cool, and I can't wait for it to come to consoles. Todd, make it happen. I hope this happens soon. I want some mods. And I also want the DLC, which is hopefully coming soon as well, which we've both paid for. So I want my DLC. Where is it?
I just think, like, with the whole mods thing, it's always going to make Starfield even better, and it's going to multiply its really good quality. I have more stuff to do with Starfield, and I have more ideas for videos. So if you subscribe to our channel, you'll find out more. And you'll also get Space Skyrim, where we talk more about Starfield gameplay in general.
Yeah, we do. Thank you for listening to the X Marks the Box podcast. Follow us at xmarksbox on Twitter or X Marks the Box on YouTube. And follow us on all audio podcast services. Thanks for listening.